Queen.
Hi, Bo.
Queen, 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 queen.
Hi, Bo.
Queen, 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 queen.
Hi, Bo.
Queen. Okay, so I'm done with that, but I don't want to sleep. I don't want to catch some Zeds, and I'm feeling tired. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the next thing that was on my itinerary in my declaration. Me trying to make myself look pretty and feel pretty because I am pretty, and that's just a fact. Period. Look at this blue. It's so nice and flattering on my skin, and I can make it flattering-er. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So there isn't really much that I do whenever it comes to like doing stuff like this, and I do want my hair to stay back. My hair's very itchy. I moisturized it, but she's still so itchy. As you can see, she's fresh, but the parting lines have come on because of how itchy she is. I'm there pulling the parting lines out because I'm itching it. It just sucks, but whatever, we move forward. What I do for whenever I'm trying to like do something very, very basic, I always go in with a black pencil. This is black. This is a black makeup pencil. It says eyebrow, but it has the consistency of a lip liner. And even if it was an eyebrow pencil, I still would use it. My brown eyebrow pencil decided to run away. I keep hiding her, but my little sister keeps taking her, and now she's gone. Which I don't want to get into because I'll get angry. And yeah, but yes, so I got this from a China store. Try stuff from China stores, except for like stuff that goes like in your eye. Don't try the foundation, the concealers. You can try the concealers, don't try it, but like be very skeptical. The foundations and the concealers tread very lightly. The mascaras tread very lightly with the mascaras. I don't suggest you buy a mascara from a China store at all. And yeah, the main things I like say, oh yeah, buy, it's value for money, is like the lip liners and pen liners. But you must understand, this stuff will go on your face like this, né? Like this. You see that mark? And then wipe it off like that. Even if you let it dry, it will wipe off. It's like, it literally is like you have to touch it up all the time. It's not something that stays there. It doesn't have that formulation. It only has the physical chemistry to look nice from your manipulation. Yes, and then also I got this. I should gatekeep this because it's really good. It's value for money. It's 25 rand, and you get this, and the smallest dot, the size of a hair follicle, lasts very long. It can do like my whole entire cheek of blush and more. And the blush also doesn't stay as well, but that's if you put foundation, you put blush, and then you put foundation on top of that blush, it'll stay. But that's because I used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, so maybe it's because of that foundation, that's why it stayed. But otherwise, I don't have money for foundation. I thought foundation was like the cheapest one was like 75 rand, cute. Nope, the cheapest one is like 180 rand, and I don't have money for that, guys. I don't. I have like 25 rand to my name, so even 75 is pushing it. Push it. Either way, so I'll never be able to buy foundation again. It's fine, it's whatever. Here is the thing that I said I was gonna gatekeep. This is the stuff that I use for my blush, for my lips, and all of that, because it's a lipstick. It's a matte lip gloss. It says here matte lip gloss. It's not a gloss. You can't make a matte lip gloss. A lip gloss is a gloss. Gloss shines and sheens and shimmers. You see my lips right now? Vaseline is not glossy, but I'd say it's more gloss than this. And Vaseline's not a gloss at all. It's a petroleum. Either ways. What I do, I think I've done my makeup for you guys before, but it doesn't matter because we're doing it again. I always like to make sure my skin is moisturized, especially if I'm gonna put on blush or concealer. because it can't, if it goes on a dry canvas, it's not going to be manipulated well. So I always go in with the cuticura ointment, but the cuticura ointment is currently, my one is currently finished, and I'm on the lookout for another one. In the meantime, I am using this one. I don't like using this one for anywhere besides the rest of my body. I don't like using it on my face because my face doesn't like it, but the rest of my body responds very well to it. I remain moisturized for a very, very long time, as in like hours and hours and hours. A small amount kind of goes far. With the ointment, it goes far. Like the one with the that comes in like a tin, it goes far, but it's also, it looks very like clinical and stuff like that. But no, you can apply it on your, I applied on my lips. I can't apply this on my lips though, which is crazy because it's literally petroleum jelly. But whatever, I apply this everywhere on my face. Yeah, so as you can see, my face is moisturized. I moisturize my forehead more because she gets dry quicker. Once you start doing this over and over, you'll get to know the places that become oily quickly and the dry places, and if you have dry skin or oily skin. And the difference between that, that's a whole entire explanation that I cannot give you. But if I'm feeling dry, which rarely ever happens, which is wild because I have dry skin, um, there's this blend that I mixed in this Easy Waves. I don't use this relaxer. It fried, as you can see, my hairline. My hairline was here, but then it moved all the way back there. You see, um, because I use this Easy Waves relaxer. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, so I mix Ingrams. This Ingrams, I don't like the smell of this because it makes me smell like a man. But apparently there's other Ingrams, so I'll use those other Ingrams when the time comes. Either ways, so I use those Ingrams, and then I use that Ingrams. I have that blend here, and I mix it with an Aquas cream. So just a plain Aquas cream is the cheapest creams that you can find, because this Ingrams, I feel like it's water based, and when something's water based, as a lotion, I don't like that. I feel like water based things, you need a grease, you need an oil, and this water-based things don't have that. So sometimes over here, because it gets dry very quickly, I apply it just for that extra hydration, especially if I'm like going out and I'm wearing blush. I always make sure to do this so that the blush has somewhere to sit. I'm gonna do blush for this routine because I'm at home. I'm gonna be where I am right now the whole day. So eventually my lip that you're gonna see, it's gonna wipe off. And yeah, I don't want to have to go and do like a whole entire thing. I wash my face with Head and Shoulders shampoo. I still feel dry on my forehead even though I've gone like I don't know how many times. The rest of my face has a very light layer of the cuticura. But yes, let's go into the lip. Let's get into the lip. I usually use a mirror for this, but the mirror is somewhere in this mess, so apologies for that. But either ways, as I told you, China store, be very wary of the things that you get there. Be very wary. This is a steal. You see, romantic bird. Romantic bed. I don't even know why I did that to focus. This camera's not gonna focus. Get cheap this camera. Either way, romantic bird. Use it. And they come in like different shades. Very good. I wanna go and get other shades. So when it comes to my lip looks, usually I just like overline my lip, and or sometimes I don't overline at all. I just keep it on the line of my lips, and I go around them and on them. I fill them in. Sometimes I don't fill them in. You know, you can try different patterns. You can do just the corners. You can choose just the ends. There's many different things that you do, but as you can see for today, I feel like doing this one that I did. And sometimes I just leave it like that and I put Vaseline and I go. But I don't feel like doing that, so I just pat it around, blot it. I also, because this eye pencil thing, this pencil eye pencil thing, this eyebrow pencil, okay, you can also like make a like little wing with it, like a little dry wing. It's not going to be the most pigmented, but it is a noticeable wing. As you can see, it's noticeable. After I do that, that's when I start using this here. I just want you to understand, a little goes a very long way. So I open it up, and there's obviously, can you focus? It's not going to focus, I'm so sorry. There's obviously this little dollop up here of pigment. I go in with the smallest dollop. That's why I use a mirror, so that you can listen. The smallest dollop, I go in on my 1, 2, and 3. The smallest, the size of a hair strand, very small, and I just rub it around whenever I do it. Ne? I don't blot it like this. I rub it around because if you blot it like that, it's not gonna spread evenly for some reason. Even if you have like a makeup sponge, it's still not, because these are cheap pigments. These are not good pigments. These are not like the expensive ones. I once tried the L'Oreal like version of this. It lasted 2 days. It didn't wash off my lips no matter how many times I tried, and it was very pigmented. It was very nice. It was beautiful. The same shade as this. So if you have money, I think it's 1,000 rand, and the bottle is this small. So if you have money for that, then go crazy. On cam it doesn't look nice, but in real life it looks nice. I wiped off some of the product because I didn't like how red it was. That's why I like doing just a plain old black liner. That's it. I didn't like black liner for a while, nah. And I realized this was because of propaganda, because a lot of older men were like, oh, and also like a lot of South African men were like, oh, I don't like that line look. So then here you have me, poor innocent me, being like, oh, they said they don't like it, let me not put it on. And then now I put it on for my interview, the pap one, the whatever. I put it on for my TUT interview, and it looked really really nice. I like the way I looked with it, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And it's just gonna be something that I sell, because last I checked, if nobody's putting anything on your lips, you don't have to worry about any color. Like, if you don't like it, you don't have to worry, because are you gonna do it? And that's the tea. Because if no one's gonna be putting lip liner on your lips, you don't have to worry about black lip liner on your lips. I hate it when it goes over sometimes, because then it looks like the thing is all over here and I look like a child. But otherwise, I top it off with a lip gloss, and if I have mascara, then mascara. I don't have mascara. And yeah, that's it. Last time I bought this, it was at Discam. It's not the lip therapy. I don't use the lip therapy. It was 17 rand. I don't know how much it is now, but yes, I do suggest you get it. It isn't like the best of glosses, but it does what it needs to do for the cheap price tag. So I do suggest you go and get it. And then that's me. I look nice. I definitely do look nice. I look pretty. It's the least amount of struggle. Like, it's literally, that's it. I blotted it down, the look, because my dad was calling me. So I'm gonna code a game, because I enjoyed coding a game that other time. It was so much fun. The game crashed. Yes, so I don't know what went wrong with the coding. But no matter what I do, it won't uncrash. So that crashes on purpose, and it's final. So I will just make another game. I don't know what I'll do. I tried every remedy, but nothing seems to work for me. Damaged, damaged. I thought that I should let you know. Then my heart is damaged, so damaged. And you can blame the one before. Bow bow. It's Wednesday still. I'm going to Discam and Mug and Bean. I'll show like very vague clips of that to you. But yes, the creative journey continues. Why? Because look at me now. Look at it now. Watch it go. Wow. Look at it now. Anyways, fit checky. That's the fit check. Don't ask me about it again. These aren't even like a week old, and they're already like they're already like on their hind legs. So it's gonna change. And whatever. As I already told you, the look I put on my lip wipes off fast and it's already wiping off. I haven't even gone anywhere. It's 5. There's only like 5 people here. Legit. This is the best day ever.